Welcome to the AI Resilient Woman's Workshop Wednesday. We are continuing with the Golden Prompt Formula. Today, we will focus on the details. Let's get started. When you provide details in your prompt, you are teaching your AI assistant what really matters. When you give the right information, it helps AI work for you. Remember that. As a friendly reminder, you can download your free ebook, The AI Resilient Woman, a 12-month journey to AI fluency for non technical women. The link will be in the description box. So, what are details in prompting? It is relevant information that will really significantly improve your results because you're able to tell AI what kind of situation it is, who the output is for, and also how to frame the response. When you include details in your response, AI is able to provide clear and relevant responses, not generic results like you may have been getting. Why are details a strength for you? Because you are already preparing and giving details for people. Think about it. When you brief a stakeholder, that's giving details. Explain a situation to leadership, you give details. When you onboard a new team member, same thing, you give details. Justifying a recommendation, and the list goes on. Prompting is the same skill you have already been using. Now you are using AI to apply it so that you can streamline the process and increase your productivity. Here are some examples between basic details and helpful details because, yes, we're saying details, but we want to make sure, again, we are giving as much detail as possible so that we can create more personalized results. So, is a basic detail. It is for a remote customer service job. I have 10 years of experience. I took time off raising my kids. That's more, and again, this is good because you are giving more details to your prompt, but it's really just stating facts without context. Kind of like when you're talking to your friend and they give you information like the high points, but you want all of the juicy details. This is the same thing. So for our helpful results, our helpful details, we have I am applying for a remote customer service role. I have 10 years of experience, primarily in customer support. I took a career break to raise my children, and during that time, I completed customer support certifications. Do you see the difference? Because yes, both of them are giving details. One is just basic information, but one gives the AI assistant more context so that you can significantly improve your results. What counts as helpful details? Well, when you include a purpose, a scope, relevance, and constraints. Now, if you haven't been adding details, this may seem overwhelming at first, but I challenge you to at least add one or two details so that you can see the difference in just providing some information, like just the task, but also providing details with that prompt. Okay. You are not oversharing because you may be thinking, well, do I need to give it? Am I providing too much information? No, you're not oversharing. One thing that I will say is make sure when you're giving details, you're not giving any type of personal identifiable information. And if it's company information, you're not giving any sensitive, confidential, or private information. Okay. Now that is oversharing. But if you're just giving general information without, any type of identifiable details, then go ahead and put it because your details, again, help your AI assistant serve you. Here is a simple formula you can use for better details. You can add who it is for, what it is for, why does it matter, and how should this be framed. Avoid just giving raw information, kind of like what we talked about before. Also, don't list facts without context. And don't assume AI will know, because it doesn't. It is your assistant, your sous chef. You are the one cooking up the prompt, and AI is the sous chef. So you need to tell it everything that you believe is relevant to make sure you have a dinner that is a chef's kiss. I know we're talking about results, but hey, that's a good that's a good analogy to use. Instead, when you're giving details, explain the relevance, connect the dots, and also guide the framing. So here are a few prompts that shows the difference in just having just your tasks, compared to adding the persona and details as well. First, starting off, we're looking at a prompt where we want to prioritize our tasks. So before, the prompt would have been organize my tasks. And that is only the task. That's it. You're not giving relevance. And this will create a very subpar generic response. Okay. However, if you give a prompt like this with the persona and the details, now, if you don't know what a persona is, I would highly encourage you to take a look at last week's workshop Wednesday, where I talk about the persona. Okay. Our prompt is: you are an operations strategist who helps professionals prioritize effectively. Review the following task list. Identify the top three priorities, group remaining items by urgency, and suggest an order of execution. Keep it clear and realistic. That is a good addition to the details. Now, there's some more things that can be added, but as your first start, if you haven't been adding details before, that is good. And once you get your response, if there's something else you want to tell your AI assistant that is relevant, you can do that in the prompt after this prompt. Let's take a look at another one. This is drafting an email. Write an email about a delay. Again, that's only the task, and that will give a generic response. But if you use a prompt like this, you are a professional communication coach. Draft a concise, respectful email explaining a project delay to stakeholders. Maintain a calm, confident tone. Briefly explain the situation and include next steps. You see the difference? Yes. We want to make sure that when we give our AI assistant as much information, because they're highly capable, but we need to give it the information so that they can help make the response what we really have in mind. Our next one is personal. This is more for learning and research. Our before prompt is explain AI to me, but our after is you are a patient instructor explaining AI to a non technical professional. Explain AI in simple language using relatable examples from everyday work. Avoid technical terminology. Keep it clear and reassuring. And I encourage you to try these prompts. I will be giving a demonstration of these prompts during workshop Saturday. And that is it for part two of the Golden Prompt Formula, where we focused on the details. Again, as a friendly reminder, you can download your free guide, The AI Resilient Woman, a 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. The link will be in the description box. Queen, I hope you join us on this journey. Talk to you later.